The destructive nature of wind can tear apart a community in seconds. So how do we harness that? My exhibition focuses on the power of wind. For my maker project, I decided to test sails in a wind tunnel to discover the fastest possible sail shape and material. This topic is important to me because I am a sailor and I am curious about the science behind my favorite sport. I wanted to explore how sail shape and material affects the amount of wind they catch. I started my planning by making a labeled diagram that made a prototype wind tunnel out of an old Sprite-board box and a fan heater. I improved this by creating the real wind tunnel out of a box made out of a more rigid material. The wind tunnel has a plastic observation window inside and a small metal spring for the sails. Wind comes from a hairdryer with a just amount of wind, so I created 13 sails varying in material and shape. I videoed the sails, which allowed me to look at them in slow motion and see how they caught the wind. A challenge I faced in videoing the sails was lighting it. I had to use flash, but that reflected off the screen too much, so I ended up balancing a lamp on top of the box. At the start of the exhibition, I anticipated that the contact paper sails would be my most successful sails, but after testing them, I saw they were my least successful because they weren't flexible enough to catch the wind. My most successful sail is an America's Cup sail, which looks like a plane wing and is rigid. For flapping materials, I found a thin, flexible plastic works best, as it catches the most wind. Using a wind tunnel is an effective way to test sails, and by testing 13 sails, I have concluded that the fastest sail shape and material is a solid America's Cup sail.